Hello everyone, in this video we're going to solve 2025 AP Calculus AB free response question number 2. The shaded regions R is bounded by the graphs of the functions f and g square f of s equal s squared minus 2s and g of s equal s plus psi pi s as shown in the figure right here. Now keep in mind the function g of s is above the function f of s, right? Question A. Find the error of the region R. Show the step for your calculation. Alright, so basically you have the error of the regions equals the interval from 0 to 3, right? Now, since the g of s above f of s, so it's going to be g of s subtract f of s, right? And don't forget to put ds. So it turns out to be interval from 0 to 3. Now g of s is going to be this one right here, s plus psi pi s. And subtract f of s is going to be s squared minus 2s ds, right? Alright, since this one is calculator active, so we're going to bring up the calculator. Alright, now you're going to hit menu, calculus number 2. The interval from 0 to 3. And you hit enter. The answer is 5.136, right? Now question B. The region R is the base of a solid. For this solid, H is S. The cross-section perpendicular to the x-axis is a rectangle with height S and base in region R. Find the volume of the solid. Technically, volume equals the interval from 0 to 3. Alright, length times width, right? Now, the length, which means the height of the rectangle, is going to be s right here, right? So I'm going to put s outside, right? Now, the width is going to be the function g of s subtract f of s, right? So I have g of s right here, subtract f of s times s ds, right? Alright, so it turns out to be the interval from 0 to 3 of s plus psi pi s minus s squared minus 2s times s ds, right? Now you're going to bring up the calculator. So I'm going to copy this one down. Alright, I just put S right here. Hit enter. The answer is 7.704, right? Now question C. Write but do not evaluate an integral expression for the volume of the solid generated when the regions R is rotated about the horizontal line y equals -2. Alright, so here's the y equals -2, so you have the horizontal line is going to be like this. Alright, so if you rotate this one about this line, it's going to be something like this. You need to find inner radius and outer radius. Alright, so the outer radius, which means g of s subtract -2, right? And inner radius should be f of s subtract -2, right? So you have the formula, the volume equals pi, the interval from 0 to 3, outer radius, which means g of s subtract -2 altogether square minus f of s subtract negative 2 altogether square ds, right? Now it turns out to be pi integral from 0 to 3 g of s, which means s plus sine pi s. Subtract negative 2, which means you're going to add 2, right? Square minus s square minus 2s plus 2 altogether square ds, right? Then this is the final answer. You don't need to evaluate it, right? Because it says do not evaluate. Now question D. It can be shown that g prime of s equals 1 plus pi cosine pi s. Find the values of s for s from 0 to 1, at which the line tangent to the graph of f is parallel to the line tangent to the graph of g. Alright, so if two lines are parallel, they have the same slope, right? So the slope of the function g is given by this one right here, right? So you have question D. So you have g prime of s equals f prime of s, right? Now g prime of s is going to be 1 plus pi cosine pi s. Now f prime of s, f of s equals this one right here. You take the derivative of this one. It's going to be 2s minus 2, right? So this guy 2s minus 2, right? Now you're going to put this guy on the calculator. It's going to be 1 plus pi cosine pi s. And hit enter. It's going to be this. Now I'm going to hit tab to put the second one, not 2. And then I'm going to hit enter. It's going to be right here. Now I need to find the intersection between these two guys where s from 0 to 1. So keep that in mind. So you need to limit the domain. It's going to be from 0 to 1. So now I need to hit menu, window. I hit window setting right here. As min I put 0. As mask right here I just put 1. Alright, I hit enter. Alright, so the intersection should be right here. Right? This guy right here. Now I need to hit menu, analyze graph, number 4. Go to the left of intersection, hit enter. Go to the right, hit enter. The answer is right here. 0.6758. And then you're going to round this one up. It's going to be 0.676, right? And it's good time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine.